A questo punto dovrebbero essere già partiti in automatico i sottotitoli perché questo video è girato interamente in inglese. Se non l'hanno fatto, attivateli voi manualmente. Buona visione.
I think, maybe other people also think that keeping harmony is maybe character of Japanese culture.
You have to know that when I travel abroad, the most important thing I'm interested in is discover how people see the world and life through different cultures and countries. So I'm going to show you a brief interview I realized a few months ago in Japan at Nagoya University with 3 people, 2 boys and 1 girl. They were really excited to make this video in front of a camera. No, not at all, it's a joke. First of all, you have to consider that Japanese people normally are really shy. They don't like speaking public, especially about themselves. And second, Japanese people are really concerned about speaking English because they don't speak English well, and learning English is really difficult for them, much more than for us, absolutely. So they were really concerned about this interview in English. I explained to them that we, you and me, were not interested in the knowledge about foreign language, but we were very interested in knowing how they think about specific topics that go beyond their own culture and own traditions. So at the end of the day, they accepted the interview and accepted my questions. Believe me, the questions I asked them were not simple at all. Family, friendship, work, passions, and more. Okay guys, here we are. Every answer is a special point of view about their own way to thinking about life and values. Yuko, Junki, and Masaya. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Japanese people always sometimes inhibit their thought and feel, but Western people, I think, always express their feeling, thought, and everything. So that's the biggest difference between the Japanese and Western people, I think.
Maybe compared with China or Korea or those kind of cultures, maybe the Japanese respect maybe the sense of public. And for example, when the disaster happened, some Chinese or Korean surprised that people also care about public things even in those disaster time, like keep order or care about others or something like that. And so that's why this public sense is important difference. But it also have the dark side, I think, because sometimes people don't respect private things or private individual life right compared with public things, and it's maybe good thing, and especially good for me when I was growing up, because first of all, when I was children, I'm not so social, and I don't care about other people so much. But in the Japanese culture, I continuously teach and continuously feel that other people's feeling or other people's opinions is also important. We have to respect each other, and I can learn through this education or atmosphere in Japanese culture. But sometimes it's an obstacle because sometimes Japanese people respect harmony so much, and just dislike other things like stranger or other such abnormal things or not so usual thing they sometimes dislike, and stigmatize those people, stigmatize those abnormal action or something like that. And it's like closed minds sometimes, and it's sometimes obstacle and sometimes frustrate me.
Actually, I live in Japan, so I feel secure. I do some things same way with other people, but sometimes I stressed the collective way of Japan. For example, someone said you should do something same way with other people.
My name is Junki. I'm a graduate student at Nagoya University. My age is 28.
I'm Masaya Harata. Masaya is my first name and Harata is my name. I'm a clinical psychology student and I belong to master course of this Nagoya University.
My name is Yuko. I'm a research student of Nagoya University and I'm 33.
The most favorite things of Japan is, I think, the value that we should take care of others and communication style. For example, collective way. So take care and we think about what can I say.
Firstly, I like the season of Japan. There are spring, summer, autumn, winter. There's clear character each of them in Japan. And in spring, we look at cherry blossoms. It's very enjoying and fun, exciting moment for Japanese. And in summer, it's very hot in Japan. But it's very good for swimming, and also there's very good cold foods. For example, like, do you know somen? It's the kind of noodle, Japanese noodle, and it's eaten especially in summer season, and I like that. And in autumn, we have also many good foods in autumn. And Japanese say it's autumn is the season of food or season of many good dishes, and and there's many mountains and many forests in Japan, and those green turn to red, and the view is so awesome for people, and that's why many Japanese go to see those mountains in autumn. And in winter, very cold, but there's many exciting events to get through those cold winters. That's why I like also winter. I can't express that what I learned from the family as value, but because of my family, I can basically I can trust myself, or basically I can trust others. Maybe it's what I given from my family, that belief or sense of security or something.
They teach you the many rules, so I can adjust Japanese society. So it's very important to you.
They give the feeling of secure for me, or support emotionally and economically or something.
Know you've been a good friend,
After enter university and the friends in universities, I did more kind of foolish things with friends after getting involved in university. When I was junior high school or high school, yeah, maybe many people were very busy, especially in high school. And many people get involved in club activity or get involved in study or those things. And there are shorter time of free time. But after enter the university, we get more freedom and we get autonomy more compared with those younger age. So that's why maybe bond with friend is more strengthened, I think.
I like researcher's job because I like psychology, especially clinical psychology. So studying clinical psychology and other psychology just very fun. It's very fun to me.
I have great interest with relationship with other people and feeling of what I am. So I enjoy thinking about my interest.
About my study, maybe I like that. maybe because I don't know. There's many things I don't know still about our study or about psychology or those kind of things, and so that's why I want to learn more. But I can't clearly say I like this because there's so much things I don't know. And and secondly, not only psychology, not only the study I'm learning now, I'm interested in other fields also, like sociology or politics, law, or many things. So that's why, I'm interested in many things, and basically I interested in everything.
But sometimes I feel stressed to think, keep thinking. So particularly in weekend, I enjoy my hobbies. I like to play koto. It's Japanese traditional instrument. Strings.
String instrument.
I like riding bicycle. So riding bicycle is very fun to me. City, Nagoya and Kyoto and Nagano. It's so very different site, but during riding bicycle, I see many things in each area. So it's very fun to me.
Firstly, I will care about tax because in Europe tax is higher than Japan. I worry about that firstly, and basically I don't know about Europe countries, so Masaya will study more, study before I leave Japan, and I will say goodbye to friends, families. Maybe family really worry about me. Maybe I will leave Europe.
I'm very nervous if I stay in Europe because I can speak a little bit. So if I stay in Europe, don't communicate with people.
And in Europe, it's very interesting and stimulating for me to go foreign countries. So that's why maybe I will be excited. But in these days, European countries maybe in the facing difficulty, I think, like financial things and also the case of IS. More strongly people feel those such stress or frustration or scary compared with Japan. But at the same time, I want to know what is happening right now, and I want to know how people feel on the ground.
What do you think if tomorrow we have to go to Europe for 1 year or 2 or forever?
I feel very nervous because I'm not good at English, and always I think what I say before I say. I worried to communicate with others with other language.
Maybe Japanese people are shy and not good at English, or even they can speak English, they will not speak that because they have no confidence about that. But it doesn't mean they don't like you. So that's why if you're open mind and be friendly, maybe Japanese will respond to you. So that's why trust us.
The most important things in my life is relationship with family, peers, and romantic partners, and teacher, Professor Kenji Hiraishi, and like you, other people like you. So relationship is very important.
I think to get relationship with the people who so a lot of relationships I feel secure.
That's one thing. It's very difficult. But,
Why is it difficult?
difficult because I'm finding now, I'm searching what is the important thing in my life. But some clue is that there is a famous foreigner in Japan. I mean, the famous for Japanese. His name is Dr. Clark, and there are many stories about him, and many people. Now, there's many stories that people believe he said, and I don't know what is the right thing or what is lie. But the one of this is that he said, the boys be ambitious, and be ambitious for not for money or selfish aggrandizement or not for that fame. But you have to have ambition about knowledge or justice or uplift of your people, and finally you have to accomplish the all men are to be, what all men are to be. And for me, those ambition is very important, and I want to find what is my ambition, or what is the all people have to do in the life.
Difficult, but it's difficult things for me to answer interview and to speak English. But now I do. So if you think I don't do, but try.
Perfect. Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
After finish.
Appreciate my speak English. Sorry.
Thank you for listening. my speech, my story, and message. I hope to see you. I hope to see the people around the world, because I've never been to foreign countries. I'm very interested in foreign people, what they are thinking, what they feel, and I hope this opportunity may be some kind of chance that I can connect with foreign people all around the world. Thank you.
風間純喜と言います。僕は、名古屋大学の、博士課程の、2年生です。はい、よろしくお願いします。
ご清聴ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。さよなら。Thank you.
Okay guys, thank you for your time for this interview. It was a great experience for me. I hope that it was an experience also for you. And see you to the next video. Okay, say hello to Italian people. Bye bye.
Bye bye. ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。
We have some problem with coordination.
こんにちは。
Everything is going okay.
Say hello.
It's not a problem. Everything is okay.